Welcome back to the channel, man. It's time for Brandon's Bets, Week 3, NFL Week 3. Um, got some winners for you, hopefully. We're on the channel over here, 7-3 against the spread. So I've won you a little bit of money through 2 weeks, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Before we get into the picks, though, like this video, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know, go ahead and help your boy out. But yeah, not too much on that. Let's just get right into the bets. I'm gonna make it a little bit of a quicker episode today. Um, Thursday night game just ended. Bills won. I really wanted to go. Well, I did bet Bills minus 11.5 against the Dolphins, but didn't want to make it Brandon's bet because I wasn't sure that something like this might happen. The Dolphins might actually show some life, which they did. Um, two or threw the game away, and they only ended up losing by 10. So they covered the 11.5, but they showed a little bit more fight than I was ready for them to show. But it is what it is. Didn't give that one to you, so can't blame me for that one if you took it. Um, but yeah, let's just get into it. These are all Sunday, no Monday night games this week for us. And the Ravens and Lions is going to be a shootout probably. Don't know who's going to come out on top in that one. But yeah, starting it off. I told you, if you've been following me this week, if you've been watching the videos on the channel, I got Green Bay minus 7.5 at the Cleveland Browns. I truly think the Browns might score 0 to 3 points in this game. From what I've watched, Green Bay has the best defense in the league. Cleveland cannot move the ball consistently. Jerry Judy is the best weapon, and Jerry Judy has been mid pack so far through 2 weeks. Um, None of the receivers can get open except Harold Fannin. Can't run the ball. Joe Flacco can't move in the pocket. Micah Parsons might commit war crimes in the backfield this Sunday. Yeah, I said whatever the line was, I was going to take it because I don't think the Browns can score. So I will take 7.5 for Green Bay to go ahead and beat Cleveland. Next one, we got Philadelphia Eagles minus 3.5 against the Los Angeles Rams. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm tired of betting against the Eagles and losing. I'm tired of doing it. So for once, I'm gonna take the Eagles side, and they better not mess it up. If they don't win, if they don't cover, Philadelphia Eagles fans have made an enemy of me for life. So they better go ahead and win for me, please. Um, but I know Jalen Hurts hasn't been throwing the ball downfield, but they have Saquon Barkley. If they need to, they can throw the ball downfield to, AJ Brown, to, Devontae Smith. They have the weapons. Um, we'll see we'll see what the Rams can do against this Philadelphia Eagles team. You know me, I love the Rams, love Stafford, love Puka Nakua, love Devontae Adams. I love what they have, but I think the Eagles might be a little pissed off. They might be a little pissed off that they're not getting the respect that they deserve as Super Bowl defending champions. And they might come out angry, and I think they are going to win this game. Even if I don't want them to, even if I don't like it, even if I hate everything about the tush push and the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm gonna pick them because I believe that they're gonna win. You know, I am biased, but I'm unbiased when it comes to the money and the bets and the football. Um, so I'm gonna call it like I see it. I think Philadelphia will go ahead and win this one. Next up, I got Houston Texans plus 1.5 at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this one is simple. The Houston defense is good, even though the Houston offensive line couldn't block a nosebleed. I just see Trevor. I can imagine the play happening right now. Trevor Lawrence throwing an interception on a 2-minute drive attempt to win the game or try to tie the game. I can see it happening. Him throwing an interception and his game over. I can see the Texans celebrating in my head right now. And because it's so easy for me to imagine that and feel like that's going to happen, I can't trust Trevor Lawrence at this point. I'm taking the Texans, even though anything can happen with what they have at that offensive line position. I trust the Jacksonville Jaguars even less. They can't get the ball to Brian Thomas Jr. When they get the ball to Travis Hunter, it's 1 yard ahead of the line of scrimmage. Like they're not doing anything to get their weapons involved. Travis Etienne is leading the league in rushing, but that that's the only thing they got going for them. They got one of the best receivers in the league, I think, Brian Thomas Jr. You got Travis Hunter, super explosive, who I think is a better receiver than a corner, but they're not using him really as a receiver. They're just using him like he's Wes Welker, which I don't understand. But again, I'm taking the Texans plus 1.5, and I feel very good about that one. Next, I got the Dallas Cowboys minus 1.5 at the Chicago Bears, and this one has a high over under. Over under is like 52.5. And the same way I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence right now, don't trust in Trevor Lawrence right now. Same way I feel about Caleb Williams. I can't trust him. Don't know don't know what I'm gonna get week to week, drive for drive, play to play. Don't know what I'm gonna get, at least yet, under Ben Johnson. It's only week 3, but not confident in it. Dallas, on the other hand, Dak Prescott has been playing lights out. Even though they lost week 1, won week 2, even though it came down to the wire both games, Dak has been playing well. CD's been playing well, except for the drops week 1. George Pickens showed up last week. Javonte Williams has been looking like the Javonte Williams we wanted to see coming out of North Carolina. This offense is humming. This offense has been putting work in. And again, it's only 2 weeks. They put up 40 against the New York Giants last weekend. I got them covering. I got them obviously winning, covering, because I don't trust Chicago, and I do in fact trust this Dallas Cowboys offense. So Cowboys minus 1.5 at Chicago, and I'm doing it. Kansas City minus 5.5 at the New York Giants Sunday Night Football, and I think it's a no doubter that they're going to win the football game. I went back and forth on if I thought that they would cover the 5.5 or not, and I think they will. Obviously, because I'm putting them in the picks, but I think they will. I think because I thought about how close they've been in their other games against two who I think are very good teams, the Chargers and the Eagles, and it's come down to little plays here and there, little mistakes here and there. I think they're much more. I think they're a much better team than the New York Giants. Even though the Giants, I love the Giants D line, and that could pose a problem for Kansas City and Kansas City's offensive line. I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball. I think I think it's just going to be a classic what we've seen out of the Kansas City Chiefs for a couple years now. Uh, Controlled offense, dinking and dunking, get the ball out very quickly. They should, I don't want to say should, but they probably maybe will have Xavier Worthy. So if you can have Xavier Worthy just out there just running, getting cardio in, he's gonna like they're gonna have to pay attention to it, and that should help some of the underneath. Travis Kelsey is still getting open. Like you saw that last Sunday, he was getting open. He was open on the touchdown, just dropped it. Um, so I think he'll be fine. But with Xavier Worthy out there, should help Juju, should help Marquise Brown. Not gonna call him, not gonna call him by his nickname until he plays up to that nickname. So his mama named him Marquise. I'm gonna call him Marquise right now. Um, but yeah, I think they cover. I think they cover the 5.5. I know they're gonna win. If they don't win, they got bigger problems than anybody anticipated. So I think they're gonna go ahead and win. But I definitely think that they will cover that 5.5. Um, New York's just not ready yet. Russ had a great game, turned back the clock last week. I don't believe in him. Don't believe he can do it again. If he does it again, then hats off to him. But I don't see it coming. You know, who knows if we'll get a big Malik Neighbors game. It's going to be hard to contain him, but they might let him get his and then shut everybody else down. We'll see. Don't know. Don't know how it's going to look. It's probably going to be an ugly game, but I think eventually, when the dust settles, it'll be a Kansas City winning cover. Probably 24 to 24-14, 24-16, 27-19, some weird score like that. Um but yeah, man, that's it. Appreciate you watching. Hope you're following the bets. 7-3, 7-3 against the spread. Is pretty great, pretty great. You know, Hopefully we can continue this all year, all season. Keep the hot streak going. But uh, but yeah, man, appreciate you watching. Again, like the video, subscribe everywhere you can subscribe. Video, podcast form. You know what I'm saying. So appreciate you watching, and yeah, until next time, we'll see you.